Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Good morning, Jess Hilarious.
Jess Hilarious. How you doing?
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hump Day.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We just cannot get things right, man. Good morning. How are you this morning, Jess?
I'm good. I'm good and tired, but I'm very good. I'm up. So
I am blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Why are you tired? You didn't go to bed at a decent time last night?
No, I'm telling you, my daughter is teething, and she's in a clingy stage where she wants nobody but me, and it's a lot.
Who else you supposed to want?
I'm just saying, she got a father right there. He active. He right there. Crawl over there.
Yeah.
But me is all mommy.
So you up? What do you do when the baby's teething?
I went to sleep. Like she wakes up every hour on the hour, so like she don't go right back to sleep. So I was watching the Steve Harvey show until like 4 o'clock this morning.
When you say Steve Harvey show, you mean the actual TV show or Family Feud?
No, the TV show.
Okay.
Family Feud is Family Feud.
I don't know. I think that might be known as the Steve Harvey show nowadays. Right?
But no, I'm talking about the sitcom from back in the day, man.
Yeah.
They had like reruns or whatever. So I went to sleep at 9, then I woke up at 10, went to sleep at 11, woke up at 1, and then was up since then.
You don't put nothing on the baby gums? They used to say put some type of liquor on the baby gums? Was it rum? What was it?
I came in here and asked her that when she first started teething. He was like, don't do that.
Oh, we can't raise our babies the way we grew up. That's why we retarded now.
No, we ain't. Ain't no
Wait.
we. Don't try to put me in your boat.
Who?
No, you was in that class.
We'd have been in the same class. No,
no, we wouldn't have. No, we wouldn't have.
Yes, we would have.
But the Orajel, that stuff wears off too quick, and then there's some other type of ointment for the baby's gums. All that stuff wears off. And then she be like, but I see them cutting through the bottom, so I'm like, I can't wait.
Well,
so they come through.
Welcome to motherhood. At least you know. At least you don't have the 9-year-old who. You know how the kids don't nothing be wrong with the kids till they go to sleep, and then when they go to sleep, they act like everything wrong. Their head hurt, they stomach hurt.
They don't want to go to sleep.
You've been running around playing all day long, but all of a sudden when it's time for everybody to go to sleep, everything hurts. And so daddy got to get up in the morning at 4 a.m. So you just, once that little bit of REM sleep hit, and then one person interrupts you and you wake up, you up. You're never going to get that good deep sleep again for the rest of the night.
Absolutely. But they get over on you, so they do that with you. They ain't going to do that with their mother.
Hey, man. You know what, though? God bless fatherhood. God bless motherhood, too. I'd rather that than any alternative.
Exactly.
will.i.am is going to be here this morning. will.i.am and Taboo. 2/3 of the Black Eyed Peas. Do you say 2/3 or 2/4? Could we count Fergie?
No, she been out of here.
Okay.
So it's back to 3.
Well, two out of 3 of the Black Eyed Peas. will.i.am and Taboo will be here. They have a new single, East LA, which is paying homage to East LA, where they are from, and they are speaking out about, the ICE raids and a lot of other things. So they'll be here this morning to talk about that record. And we got front page news coming up next with Morgan Woods. What's the first song we playing, man? As I try to light my candles, here we go.
Kehlani.
I was going to say it's probably going to be Kehlani.
Kehlani and who?
I like giving everybody is that you want it. You don't like that song?
Okay, it's the Breakfast
Every
Club.
day.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get in some front page news.
Don't start talking like you've been here the whole time. Say good morning to the people.
I said good morning. Didn't you say good morning? I said good morning.
Good morning. He just walked in. How are you?
I said good morning.
Okay.
When you were late, do you say good morning? Yes. I said good morning. What's up,
I don't
Morgan?
be late.
Yeah, right.
Good morning. How we feeling on a Wednesday? Hump day.
Feel good.
Yeah, I like it. All right. So first on front page, seems like we have an update in that viral video case that's out of Jacksonville, Florida. Now, the sheriff in Jacksonville is warning people not to jump to conclusions about an arrest that has gone viral. A cell phone video posted on social media shows a traffic stop involving William McNeil Jr. 5 months ago. The video went viral over the weekend after viewers saw Jacksonville Sheriff's officer punch McNeil. Now, Jacksonville Sheriff TK Waters released the body cam video because he doesn't want the viral video to create a narrative that leads to skewed conclusions. Let's take a listen to the body cam version of the video or parts of that was not shown in McNeil's recording.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that
you pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm property dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle.
I mean, he said don't jump to conclusions, but the only conclusion was that the police was wilding. Like,
Right.
no lights on and no seatbelt was no reason to do all that. Now, the guy kept asking, why did you pull me over? The officer told you. I feel like the guy could have cooperated a little bit more, but that still don't mean that the police should have escalated the situation to that level.
And that's why I already heard that. I think I thought that was out already. Like, we heard that, and I still feel the same way. He shouldn't have put his hands on him.
Well, the thing is when the cop gave him an order, right, to give him his license, he didn't want to give his license. He said, call your supervisor, right? Which they did. Now, the cop still has to make sure that the man is safe and ain't unarmed, right? So they asked him to get out the car. The problem I see with the videos is when they punched him through the window.
Yes.
Because he wasn't fighting
no
back.
reason to escalate this.
He was not fighting back.
That's the problem he see with the video. That's the problem we all see with the video.
They were saying it was all a bunch of different things of why they pulled him out. They pulled him out to detain him until the supervisor came, but that was the only problem. They shouldn't have punched him in his face.
But and they broke his window. Like, they broke through his window.
Well, he went open the door. He said his window was broken. He went open the door.
I still don't feel like that's no reason for cops to
That's
do
essentially what officers in the sheriff's office is saying, is that he wasn't compliant with the sheriff's orders. Now, Sheriff TK Waters also spoke about the incident during a recent press conference, saying that one video clip void of context can be very misleading. He says McNeil never brought this to the attention of JSO officers, so he only assumes that McNeil intended to outrage the public. Let's take a listen to his comments during a recent press conference.
The administrative process is still ongoing, and as such, I will neither defend nor commend Officer Bauer's response to resistance until all the facts are known and the investigation is completed. However, as the leader of this agency, I will not remain silent while important facts and information are buried to advance an anti-police agenda. The truth is, William McNeil Jr. was non-compliant with JSO officers within 21 seconds after he was stopped for multiple civil infractions. His non-compliance quickly rose to the level of criminal resistance to a police officer. McNeil was arrested and pled guilty to resisting a police officer without violence. Force absolutely looks ugly, and because all force is ugly, whether or not the officer involved acted within outside JSO policy, that's still what we're investigating.
Well, what are the facts? Like, what context could you add to that video to where we feel that's all right? Non-compliance leads to shattered windows and a punch in the face?
But the punch in the face is the main problem, because he wasn't being violent. He wasn't swinging back. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't resisting. His hands were up. There was no reason to punch him in the face.
I don't think there was no reason to shatter his window either.
But they wouldn't get out the car and they wouldn't open the door. So
what?
They got to assume the worst, but they shouldn't have punched him in his face.
You bring the back up.
He wasn't a threat.
Yeah, you don't shatter the window to punch the face. Yeah,
he shouldn't have been punched in the face.
Waters adds that the two officers involved aren't facing criminal charges, but the incident, of course, is being investigated internally. McNeil is being represented by civil rights attorneys Ben Crump and Harry Daniels. Now, the incident left him with a chipped tooth, 9 stitches in his lip, and a concussion, and a knife was found in his car. So court records also indicate he pleaded guilty to resisting police without violence and driving on a suspended license. So.
Well, see, that was the thing. That's why he was non-compliant, because he know his license was suspended.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that still does not mean he should have got his window shattered and got punched in the face. But, he was being difficult because he knew he was riding dirty. I got a suspended license. Because the officer did tell him why you got pulled over. You got pulled over because you didn't have a seatbelt and your light was out.
In foggy conditions or something
But that's the whole point. If an officer pulls you over and you ask for your license and you don't want to give your license, what do they assume? That the reason you don't want to give your license is because you have a warrant or there's something wrong. Right? They said he didn't have a seatbelt on. He didn't have daytime running lights on. They asked for your license and registration. He didn't want to provide it, right? So they tried to pull him out, but punch him in the face was totally wrong.
He asked to see the law as well, didn't he? Didn't he request it? All right, let me see that law.
Pull that law up. Mm-hmm.
Right, pull the law.
The funny thing is, he said, "Call my supervisor." My supervisor, your license still gonna be suspended whether my supervisor coming out.
All right, y'all, that's your front page news for 6 a.m. at 7 a.m. We are talking more presidential stuff and the Epstein files, or lack thereof. Stick around.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up.
your ass. This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
My name is Rodney.
Rodney from where?
Calling from Hampton, Virginia.
What's up, Rodney? Get it off your chest.
Well, I wanted to apologize to you first off, man, because back when you went to Hampton University, man, might have been Hampton Institute, damn, we used to beat up on y'all, man, because y'all thought y'all was better than us Cleveland, man. You know, so I just wanted to apologize to you, man, for, you know, if ever your crib was broken when you might have went to a school function or something, or you know, we might have jumped you out fevers out the neighborhood or something. It was attitude and not your complexion, you know what I mean?
Rodney, we never got jumped down there, but I appreciate it. It was always Hampton University. And you from Hampton, so who you used to hang with in Hampton locals? Cause
I went to Phoebus High School, man.
Oh,
y'all used to, all the Hampton Institute used to get apartments out of our neighborhood. So while we were young out there,
sir, Hampton Institute was like the 40s, sir. When I was there, it was Hampton University. I was 2000.
Okay, Hampton University.
All right.
Okay.
That's why that man used to bully you right there. Okay, because of your mouth.
Hey, Charlamagne, we used to beat him up, dog.
I believe you.
They used to come out of our neighborhood and
beat up nobody.
You know what I mean?
I believe you, man.
You didn't beat up nobody.
This man apologizing for bullying you. Why don't you just accept the apology?
Nobody. He capping. He made you cap.
You didn't
beat him nobody.
You're a better dude now, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry to you.
You ain't beat him. I'll take your apology. You ain't beat him nobody, though.
I take your apology, but you ain't beat me up, though.
Yeah. Better get your blood pressure checked. Look like you're breathing
I
kind
don't
of
know
hard.
if it was you or not. It might have been one of your homeboys, but either way, y'all was acting funny towards us, man. But Charlamagne, I wanted to apologize to you too, bro, because
Damn.
I used to think you was an ass, bro. I mean, I used to social media, man. You know, then I started working day shifts, so I've been listening to y'all for about a year now, man, and I genuinely believe that you care, man. You know what I mean? You're a good guy, man, in my eyes, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
You too.
I appreciate you, sir.
And last week, one more thing, and this is it. Last week I heard DJ Envy talking about his homeboy beating cancer, man, and I just wanted to say congratulations to him and give my testimony, man. I beat neck cancer 3 times, man.
Wow.
I've been clean for like 3 years now. You know what I mean? Wow. So, you know, I fought like a 10% basis as far as me getting it back. But I mean, I just want to tell people don't give up. You know, it's a good fight, man. You know, it's not a death sentence. You know what I mean?
All right, brother.
You can do it.
Well, God bless you, brother. 3 times, man. God is with you, sir.
Come on, man. I believe it too, bro, and I appreciate you, man. I love y'all, man, and y'all have a good
Love
day.
you too, King.
You too, man. Hello, who's this?
This is Felicia.
Hey, Felicia. Good morning. Get it off your chest.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Felicia.
Good morning.
I just want to say, I want to get off my chest. I've been blind now for 7 years, and I never knew that there was such improper etiquette when it comes to blind people. Like, I'm at a doctor's appointment, and my escort's standing beside me, and the intake person is like, does she know her social security number? Absolutely. I'm standing right here. It's because I'm blind. I'm not deaf.
Wow, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm at a restaurant, and they're like, well, what is she having to drink? I'm like, hey, I'm right here. You can ask me what I'm having to drink.
Right.
You know, I just found it out there that just because I'm blind doesn't mean I'm incapable. It doesn't mean I'm deaf. It doesn't mean I'm slow. You know, just have a little more.
So ironically, you went blind, but then people stopped seeing you.
Absolutely. And as if the traumatization of it wasn't, you know, impacting enough, it kind of re-impacts me when they do such rude things as talk over me or talk like I can't talk for myself. So.
You should tell them. You should be like, excuse me, I'm the one who can't see. Okay, you standing right here. All right, you can see me.
Absolutely. Like, I was at a restaurant one time and the guy asked my friend, like, excuse me, is she blind? And I was like, yes, I am. Why? He was like, oh, well, you're so beautiful. I just want to pay for your food. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I mean, that one wasn't that bad.
That one wasn't bad. You took that one.
Exactly.
That wasn't that bad. But he could have asked me instead of asking her. So I just want to kind of put it out there, like, just because a person is blind doesn't mean they're helpless or incapable of answering the simplest questions.
Well, did you get the guy's number, or he just bought you food? Like, what happened?
He just bought me. He just bought me food. He turned out to be a pastor. He was really nice. He wanted to bless me. So he wanted me to have a good day and whatnot. So.
Oh, so y'all didn't make plans to see each other again?
Oh, wow.
What's wrong with you, man?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Charlamagne, you trying to get me to the pastor?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey. Oh my God.
Where you calling from, Mama?
I'm calling from North Carolina.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
Well, blessings to you, sister.
Shout out to Charlamagne in South Carolina.
You already know.
I love you.
I love you more.
I love you. I remember when you first came out on Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you, babe. You remember that?
You want to say how you see that? Go ahead. You was about to say that. Yes, you was.
Oh, but you know what?
She said 7 years.
And I've been doing this for 11. So
Yeah.
4 years of my career.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I love you, sister.
I love you too, and I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're a police officer from Jersey?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
I just wanted to give a comment about the situation with the traffic stop.
Let's do it.
Now, just to clarify, when the officer explained to him the reason for the stop is no headlights on in inclement weather. You know, I heard Charlamagne a few minutes ago say that's not a reason to stop somebody. It actually is.
That's not what I said. I did not say that. I said there's
What did you say,
I said there's no reason for that to escalate the violence, compliance.
Okay.
I didn't say that's not a reason to stop. I actually said that when the officer asked him, when he asked the officer why he stopped him, the officer told him why he stopped him. I ain't say that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying it's not a reason to escalate. So when the dude slammed the door closed, he escalated the situation. If your window doesn't work, because keep in mind, kicking your door open on a traffic stop, that automatically raises the alertness on the officer because that's not normal.
Oh, I didn't know he slammed the door. I didn't know he slammed the door. I never knew he even opened the door.
The door was open first.
Video, big brother. You got to watch the video because a lot of times people see that cell phone video and they automatically assume the cops are wrong. No, there's other video of that traffic stop.
But let me ask you a question.
But that still don't mean the officer can punch him in the face.
And that's what I said. I said breaking the window, I understand. But I asked about the punch in the face. Now, what do you think? That's what I thought was too far because he wasn't being violent. Now, breaking the window to get him out to unlock the door, he wasn't being violent. But that initial punch in the face, that was a little too far.
Absolutely. Listen, so this is my thing, right? I've been a law enforcement officer for just shy of 17 years. I'm an African-American man. I'm an African-American father before anything. But I can give you the perspective of an African-American man in this country as well as an African-American officer in this country. And what I agree, that punch in the face was absolutely unwarranted. That was personal frustration. That was unnecessary. I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay.
But
so we agree.
Let's keep it real. Absolutely, because if that was my son or if that was me, I'd be absolutely pissed off because that was personal frustration. That's not something that's protocol. They don't teach you that in the academy to punch you in the face with someone who's non-combative. Now, I will say, though, Charlamagne, again, in New Jersey, the reason for the traffic stop in Florida, just like here in New Jersey, when there's inclement weather, if your wipers are on, your headlights have to be on. That is a law.
Why are you telling me this? I don't have a problem with that. I literally said when the officer when he kept asking the officer, "Why are you stopping me?" The officer told him, said it was your lights was out and your seatbelt wasn't on.
And he didn't want to give over his license. He slammed.
I don't have a problem with that.
And at that point, I'm sure officers have to assume the worst. He wouldn't give his license. He slams the door. They broke the window to detain him. They shouldn't have punched him in the face.
Listen, there are people who have driven on suspended license. Normally, like I said, you get a ticket for that. People are driven without insurance, and they get a ticket for that.
I thought you go to jail for a suspended license.
You do in New York.
No, it depends on your fraction. If you're a repeat offender, absolutely. But I will say for sure, people need to understand, and I tell my friends this: the street is the officer's courtroom. Take it easy. Talk to them. You don't have to slam the door. Call your supervisor because just like you said, Charlamagne. Him calling the supervisor, your license still suspended, Jack.
So how you heard that? But you heard me. But you said I said something else that I didn't say. I agree with you. I don't think that brother handled that situation correctly in no way, shape, or form. I don't even see at first I did not see a reason why he wasn't being compliant.
Why they broke the glass.
No, why he wasn't being compliant. But now I see. Oh, he had a suspended license. That's why he wasn't being compliant.
No, you said that you had a problem with breaking the glass too, but I said you also said he had a problem breaking glass. I understood why they broke the glass.
Exactly, and I appreciate the envy because, like Charlamagne, you have to understand the escalation of the situation was due to the driver. The officer didn't walk up on some He-Man stuff. He explained the reason for the stop. We don't have to tell you 2 or 3 times why we stopped.
How many times I gotta say
that? Said it the first time.
I understand.
Again,
I don't disagree with you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I think people just be wanting to argue with me early in the morning before they have breakfast. I don't disagree with him. I said I don't disagree with nothing he's saying.
But the funny thing is, Charlamagne said, I don't disagree with you. And he kept going.
Yeah,
it's like, what?
You ever argue with your wife and you be like, I'm sorry, and you just keep going? Like, I'm sorry, damn it, damn.
Because I never said it. I didn't say he got stopped for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I understand why he got stopped. But I also feel like he should have been more compliant. But I also don't feel like the officer should have
punched him in the face.
Punched him in the face.
Yes, that's what we said. All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got the latest with Loren coming up. What up, Loren?
Hey, good morning. Yes,
hey, girl.
Hey, we do. There are new details in the tragic passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner and efforts that took place to save his life. So we're going to talk about it a bit this morning.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yo.
Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fat.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So there are new details in the tragic passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yesterday, NVU asked me about the second person who was left in critical condition from this incident as well, from Malcolm's drowning incident. So People magazine is exclusively reporting that the second person who was taken by ambulance to the hospital and was in critical condition was actually a person not related to Malcolm Jamal Warner, but it was a person that was there, saw what was happening, and jumped in to try and save Malcolm Jamal Warner. Now, this person, as far as like their actual identity, has not been shared with people, but they did confirm that there was no personal connection between this person and Warner, and they say that basically when Malcolm Jamal Warner, I guess, was swimming in the currents and were taking him down and all the things were happening, this person and other bystanders on the beach happened to see it, but they were a bit too late to try and save him. Even though once they pulled him out of the water, they did attempt to do CPR for 20 minutes, but he was declared dead at the scene.
Damn, man.
Yeah, and there was another report too. I saw TMZ.
Salute to that brother, that person, though, that hero.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
Yeah,
yes.
he's a
hero. Even though he attempted, just the fact that you see somebody else in danger and you attempt to help them,
put your life in danger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, 100%. There was another report by TMZ just about, because people were wondering why weren't there any like guards or patrol or anything on the beach as well, and why bystanders, people who aren't like official lifeguards, had to get involved. So there was a report by TMZ that there were no lifeguards on duty. Actually, there's a group called the Caribbean Guard, and this is a group of lifeguards and people who patrol beaches. They released a statement yesterday. They say, "We deeply regret the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner in Playa Grande. He was swept away by a strong rip current and died from drowning." They mentioned that they do typically patrol the area because of how crazy the currents and the water gets in that area, but that Sunday specifically, they did not patrol the area, but they have been they have put out people and different officials in the area and other surrounding areas, and they upped their warnings following this. But they did send a rest in peace, and I guess just wanted to send some kind words, but wanted to explain.
Is it true that he got up for an early morning swim? That's what it was?
So yes, there are reports that he got up for an early morning swim, and that this happened right after sunrise.
Listen, if you you go on vacation, to these Caribbean islands, like that's what I like to do. Get up early in the morning, go jump in the water early, solo.
I do it all the time.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. I get up before the kids get up, or before the wife gets up, and I would go swim. I'm a swimmer, so I would go swim, and
I'm not a swimmer though. I'm a walker in water.
I'm a swimmer.
Meaning that when I go in the water, if my feet can't touch the ground,
okay,
I'm not going no farther than that.
Yes.
As soon as my little feet can't touch the ground.
So you like pools?
No, I actually like the ocean.
Oh, okay.
I just like shallow water.
You just don't go past a certain point. I totally understand. No. I get it.
Yeah. And another thing, too, that the Caribbean Guard said is that this was one of the most challenging. It's known as one of the most challenging beaches because it's a beach known for local surfers. So they did have signs in English and Spanish warning of danger of drowning and other things. But there were no guards there at the time.
And they tell you that if you ever get caught in a riptide, the worst thing to do is try to swim away from it because it pulls you in and you're using your energy. They said either let it pull you in, hold your breath, let it pull you in, or swim parallel to the actual where you're going.
Because it don't take you under, right? It just takes you out.
It can take you under.
It can take you under.
Yeah,
It can take you under.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
Definitely take you under. And then the water is so, like, we can't beat water.
No.
No.
Yes, and it was his wife actually alerted authorities, Charlamagne, after Jamal Warner went out for that swim after sunrise. He hadn't returned for over an hour, so she then alerted authorities. Yeah, and Raven Simone, actually, because I know a lot of people were wondering how Raven Simone is doing, and Miss Felicia Rashad. Raven Simone posted yesterday to her Instagram, remembering Malcolm. Let's take a listen.
Words cannot describe the pain and sadness and surprise that I feel with the recent loss of MJW. He was the big brother. He was a beacon. He was one of the most multifaceted, talented men. So gentle. And my heart and soul and hugs and kisses go out to his daughter and his wife and his mother. He gave the best advice, he gave the best hugs, and his smile will always be a huge, bright, white smile in my head forever.
So sad.
I love you, and I know you're watching over all of us now. Bye, Malcolm.
That brother Malcolm Jamal Warner was intentionally trying to be the best version of himself at all times. He was intentional with his art and how he showed up in the world. Like that is what I always saw from Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
Very sad.
Extremely.
Man.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got front page news, and don't forget next hour, will.i.am and Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas will be joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, you always like to get into sports first. Did you hear about Venus Williams? You know, she's back on the tennis court. Well, she is now the second oldest woman to win a tour-level singles match in a professional tennis. The 45-year-old tennis legend defeated Peyton Stearns in straight sets in the DC Open yesterday, her first singles win in almost 2 years. And the only older woman to have done that is Martina Navratilova at age 47. Now, Williams takes on the fifth-seeded Magdalena Frank in the second round on Thursday, so y'all should check that out.
I haven't heard about that. No way. I ain't know Venus was back on the court.
I seen it this morning, but I didn't know what it was. I seen like them interviewing her, but I thought it was something old. But I thought she retired. But congratulations to her.
Yeah, pretty much. But she decided to come back to the DC Open, and she's doing pretty well. So continue to watch. All right, so in presidential news, Trump says the U.S. has reached a trade agreement with Japan. At a White House event last night, Trump touted the deal, which includes a 15% tariff on Japan's exports to the U.S. He added the country will also invest $550 billion into the U.S. in what he called perhaps the largest deal ever made. Let's take a listen to President Trump's comments regarding the deal.
We worked on it long and hard, and it's a great deal for everybody. I always say it has to be great for everybody. It's a great deal, but we're doing really well as a country. We're strong. We have a lot of money flowing in. The tariffs are kicked in better than anybody other than me and a few of the people in the room thought could happen.
So the 15% tariff rate is well below the 25% rate that the Trump administration had initially threatened in a letter to Japan earlier this month. So that's good news on trade and international affairs. Meanwhile, President Trump claims the intelligence community caught Obama cold. While speaking in the Oval Office with reporters, Trump touched on the criminal referral connected to the Obama-era officials and their reports of Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. He claimed former President Obama and his administration tried to interfere with the 2016 presidential election. Let's take a listen to those comments from President Trump.
This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries. Now, we found absolute, this isn't like evidence, this is like proof, irrefutable proof that Obama was seditious, that Obama was trying to lead a coup, and it was with Hillary Clinton, with all these other people.
Don't let them turn the channel. Okay, what about the Epstein files? Mr. President. Right?
So
What about the Epstein files?
National Director of Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard alleged the Obama's White House led an effort to manufacture intelligence that Russia interfered and has since made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. Trump said he believes the allegations against Obama, adding Gabbard has thousands of documents. And to your point, Charlamagne, speaking of documents.
But you know, though, I also don't understand why he keeps bringing that up about President Obama. But because of the Supreme Court, didn't they grant presidents broad immunity for a lot of official acts that places presidents above the law? President Barack Obama was a president. So even if you are trying to say that he did something, nefarious, nothing you can do about it because of what your Supreme Court has done.
All right, clock it. But speaking of those documents, Bernice King, the youngest daughter of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., is urging officials to unveil files connected to Jeffrey Epstein. King issued a call soon after Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard published over 230,000 pages of information related to King's death in 1968. Now, King's youngest daughter shared a photo of her father on X with a caption saying, "Now do the Epstein files." The King family has condemned any attempts to misuse these documents in a way intended to undermine the legacy of the civil rights icon. Now, this comes as the House is going on its August recess early. Lawmakers were set to hold votes on Thursday, but that will no longer happen because motions from Democrats related to the Jeffrey Epstein files could have forced Republicans to vote on the matter and whether or not to release them, right? So House Speaker Mike Johnson said there's no purpose for Congress to push the administration to do something they're already doing. And federal judges are seeking more information before determining if courts will unseal grand jury transcripts in the case related to Jeffrey Epstein. It comes after the Justice Department and FBI has faced increased scrutiny to release those files. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche requested the transcripts be unsealed with redactions of victim-related and other personal identifying information. Now judges are asking the DOJ to lay out its arguments in writing more thoroughly by July 29th, while submissions from Ghislaine Maxwell's or Epstein's representatives as well as their victims are due by August 5th. So it looks like Congress is going to get a little bit of a break around August on recess, and maybe back in August or as August continues, we will see something or some more movement with the Epstein files. But as of right now, things are tabled and paused. But that's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Y'all can follow me on socials at Morgan Media for more news coverage. Follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Thank y'all.
Thank you. All right. Now, when we come back, will.i.am and Taboo will be joining us, of course, from the Black Eyed Peas. And we're going to talk to them about their new single, East LA, and everything that they got going on. All right. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building.
Oh, guys.
will.i.am and Taboo. Welcome, fellas.
What's up?
How you feeling?
Oh, it's good to be here. Good to see you.
Man, y'all got the new record out, East LA.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that, man.
I'm sorry. I
it's
love
hard.
it. Thank you. It's the
thank you.
vibe.
It's hard.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate the love.
Obviously, we sampled Carlos Santana, so thank you for clearing that. It's been sampled a bunch, but there's a part in the song where he says, Maria Maria fell in love with East LA. So I just wanted to highlight that part of the song and shout out the community that's being hit pretty hard by the ICE raids. And what's beautiful about that is I also got a text from Wyclef saying he's a producer of the song. Like, yo, let me get a clip of the video so I can post that. So that meant a lot. But just what's going on in our communities is pretty harsh. And I'm all for, making sure our borders are safe. But it's just inhumane to go after anybody that looks Latin, that, there's people that have been detained that are residents and citizens. There was a person who served in our military that has been detained. I just think that's a pretty, bad execution that took a good idea and turned it into a bad idea. Because they could have been going out to making sure our communities are safer by apprehending, criminals. but to go after hardworking folks, people that are working 2 to 3 jobs to keep, food on their table, their kids going off to 4-year colleges. I know this firsthand because of the my program, my foundation, the work that we do, getting kids to go off to 4-year colleges. We've witnessed, the fear that's been instilled in our neighborhood. So I just wanted to lift up the vibration and celebrate the community.
And also as Angelinos, born and raised in East Los Angeles, his mom went to Roosevelt High School, my mom went to Garfield, so there was always this beautiful rivalry. But at the end of the day, it was about uniting and bringing East LA together and standing in solidarity with those folks that, that are crying out for help, justice.
So what does East LA mean to both of you personally? Like, is this record like more of a tribute? Is it a time capsule, or is it something else?
Well, for me, it's a thank you. It's a, I see you. I love you. I have a lot of just beautiful memories there. I was born and raised there. Spent 25 years of my life there. In the projects dreaming. Was able to move my family, and we migrated out of the projects. But I still, loved my neighborhood. My program, I got a robotics program right in the middle of the projects that I'm from. My after school program is right down the street from that. My aunt still works at the homeless shelter there. My uncle still works at the park, keeping the kids off the streets. So although we moved out of the projects, we're still in the heart of the community. So East LA is like an ongoing dialogue of commitment, dedication to, change the vibration of the neighborhood.
And for me, as a native Mexican kid from LA, it means a lot to be able to not only give back to the community in a sense of championing the idea of solidarity and oneness, but also to be able to rap in Spanish or Spanglish. Like, that was dope for us, using slang specifically from East LA or Ball Heights, really loving the vibration and the frequency that is the color and the texture of East Los Angeles. And that's why the video is so colorful.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You said something earlier that a lot of people don't necessarily say. You were saying that you're not mad if they're taking criminals off the street, taking people that are doing bad things off the street. But there has to be a process and a procedure to do it and to figure out the good from the bad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like, you remember during COVID, they did a really good job making sure everybody got swabbed, making sure everybody got vaccinated. And specifically in Los Angeles.
They kind of forced it on most people, but...
Yeah. Well, that's a different subject.
Yeah.
But there was like a where you volunteered and drove to the nearest stadium or the arena to get swabbed and vaccinated. A portion of the folks that did that were undocumented. So they know where the undocumented people actually live. They got all the information. But the way that they went about doing it is inhumane. There is a path that they could have taken to boost our economy by turning undocumented folks to documented folks, because these folks that have these jobs, income taxes are taken from their paycheck, and people in Beverly Hills and Brentwood, they know their services are needed. Altadena and Malibu and Palisades burnt down. In reconfiguring these neighborhoods, they know the value of these people's services. And so I just think the way they went about it is horribly wrong. There could have been a better tactic that, gave people dignity, gave them the opportunity to become citizens, just the way other countries do. Just a blanket, just go into a neighborhood, mass people, right? In unmarked vehicles. You're inciting kidnapping. Because there's no way to be able, like, who was that person? You couldn't even describe them. What car was that? Well, you wouldn't even know if that was a government vehicle. I just think the tactic was just poor. And it doesn't reflect America's best. It doesn't reflect. That sounds like a third world country. That doesn't sound like America.
I agree.
Why was West Side Story the right song to sample for this record?
Oh, because it's East LA.
Because that part that's in East LA, yeah.
That's the part. I just love that part. And he said it with so much emotion, and I just wanted to just highlight that part.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to have like the musical transitions from the trio, which we're used to in East Los Angeles. When you're on a date or you're doing something with family, you see trios in restaurants, and then to go.
What is that, Taboo? I don't know what that is.
Trio is like a three.
Oh, the guitar.
Yes.
Okay, got
exactly.
you.
So that frequency that you first hear, that's a trio, and just three dudes playing, usually at restaurants or at different events, and then to be able to have it go into a transition of a cumbia with the undertone of a hip hop bop, as you said, like it's really dope.
Yeah.
What's the was it kumbaya? What did you say?
Cumbia.
He did
What's
not
that?
say
A
kumbaya.
cumbia is a style of music that originated out of Colombia, and then a lot of Central American countries have adopted it. The Mexicano cumbia is really awesome. It's popular, but originated in Colombia. It's like a it's like this rhythm. Like reggaeton is trap has its signature rhythm. There's all these house obviously has their four on the floor, but a cumbia is on the percussive. That's a signature rhythm throughout every cumbia. And so we wanted to go from a trio to a cumbia because that's what growing up in East LA felt like. I grew up in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood, which was beautiful.
I heard you was the only black family there.
There was there was the Hamers. There were.
We don't know these people. Well, he's
saying who they were. He's counting on his head how many people.
There's a Hamer family, the Rose family, the Walkers, my family, which is pretty large. No, Canes.
Okay.
The Canes. And Clifford. There's about 5 black families in our neighborhood. But to all the Mexicans, it was just one black family. You know what I mean? And it was beautiful. It was beautiful growing up there.
We're still kicking it with will.i.am and Taboo from Black Eyed Peas. We talk about, black and the Latin culture a lot, especially in New York, right? It's different. It's more Puerto Rican and Dominicans, right? And
he's Dominican, but
I'm not Dominican. I'm black. He says I'm Dominican.
You look Dominican.
Everybody says that. I'm not. I'm fully black. Black. But growing up, it was kind of like when I say us versus them, and not us as in it was the blacks, Puerto Ricans, and Dominicans. We stood together. We stuck together, right? We clubbed. We partied together. It was against. So it's nothing to hear somebody Puerto Rican say, that's my, that's that, that's the other. So a Mexican OT recently said that people had a problem with it. It's different here because we didn't grow up with the Mexican community. We grew up with Puerto Rican and Dominican. So say Fat Joe saying was never a problem. J-Lo saying it, we didn't think, oh my God. It was how we grew up, especially in Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, whatever. How was it growing up in LA? Because people were disturbed by it at one time, but I'm like, that might be the same thing as how we grew up here.
It depends. Like Norteños, they say they drop N-bombs all the time.
Northerners, northern people from
the
north.
like Norteños. I was like, I don't know who Norteños.
So
the North,
Northern California,
Northern
like
California,
Vallejo, and Richmond, and they N-bomb all the time.
Sureños,
Southern Cali, they don't really do that. Our manager Polo, he be dropping it crazy. He ain't here though.
Polo's Mexican.
Polo's Mexican, like
okay,
yeah. So it all depends on which part of California you talk about. But because there's more black and Latin communities in Northern California, where it's tightly niched together, I could see why that has like a tolerance. In Southern California, there has been a division between blacks and Latins, highly because of prisons. So the prisons have separated blacks and Latins, and so there was like this notion that, wow, you survived. How did you survive being one of the only black families in all Mexican neighborhood? For me, it was awesome. There's a lot of black people in Southern California that probably had a tougher time. But for my family, it was, and the other black families in our neighborhood, and Aliso Pico, Aliso Village, it was awesome.
And Taboo?
Well, growing up in Dogtown Projects, which is close to where he grew up, and then I moved to Rosemead, California, it was predominantly Asian and Mexican. So we didn't really have to worry about that. It was more like, the Mexican-Asian war, because it was heavy in the 80s. like the Wachings versus like Bartlett Street or, you know, all these gangs that were in the San Gabriel Valley.
Mm-hmm.
But I always knew that, you know, there was like this divide and this separation. So when Black Eyed Peas was formed, it was like, yo, hip hop brought us together. It was not a cultural thing. It's not like, oh, Tab's Native American and Mexican and Will's Black and Apple's Filipino. It's more like, nah, we hip hop kids. We grew up on De La and Tribe. So that whole essence of just like, you know, standing together for hip hop, b-boying, MCing, it was that thing. So that the word was never really like a thing for us. It was like,
but you had in your neighborhood, you got a lot of flack.
Oh, because I hung out with
the blacks. With the blacks. They'll be like, hey, the fool hangs out with the blacks.
Oh yeah, so my son's mom, Josh, my oldest son, his mom was black.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of flack, like, hey, you're living a taboo lifestyle. You have a black girlfriend.
That's where the name came from?
Yep.
That's
the taboo lifestyle, yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, well, if I'm living a taboo lifestyle, I am taboo.
Yeah.
So then that whole energy came about like, yo, I'm down with the blacks, I'm down with the Filipinos, down with the Mexicans, the Asians, and that's that connection that I had growing up.
Yeah. How does like when you talk about East LA and you know y'all are mentioning all the different types of music that y'all were influenced by that went into this record, how did that show up in y'all musical identity before?
Oh. So if you listen to like songs like Que Dices on our first album, if you listen to like songs like Latin Girls on our third album, or people that we've collaborated with like Juanes and Joan Sebastian,
Debbie Nova,
or if you Sergio Mendez, if you see records on like Translation where we went and dove into like reggaeton, or when I collaborated with Daddy Yankee like on his first record, we've always been like fusing Latin rhythms. Like our bio was in 1998 was like, why is Black Eyed Peas different? We were like, we infuse Latin rhythms because of our, you know, upbringings. Like you could Google it. But yeah, if Google has it.
And it was dope being able to drop Spanish verses back then.
Yeah.
So I was dropping like, we did a song called Release. And I was like, es así, sí así, música es para ti, párate, si tú quieres entender, muévele para hombre y mujer. Así es, eso es, ahora sí puedes ver. Mírame, voy a hacer lo que vas a conocer. Esto es all for you. Spanish tongue is speak it true. So that was like,
you be talking that shit.
You don't know what he said. What he said? I could have said, this sucks, this shows. Nah.
we would always be like, yo, Tab, like,
right.
Yo, you gotta dig in, you gotta go in your Latin bag, bro, on this one. Like, let's really like hone into our individualities,
facts,
our cultural differences. You know, like you the Latin native dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm the black dude from an all Mexican neighborhood. Apple's like super Filipino, straight from the Philippines. They only been speaking English for like 20 minutes. And you know, that's why Black Eyed Peas is like super international.
Y'all just let Fergie just be white. Like, you know, she just be white.
You know, this before we even met before we met Fergie. And so Black Eyed Peas, stop. That's the way she said it. That was funny. Our biggest audience outside of this, we have more success in Mexico than the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, we could play, like, multiple stadiums. At our height, we was playing Azteca Stadium.
Yep.
We was playing stadiums all throughout El Salvador and, you know,
Colombia,
Guatemala, Chile,
Brazil,
wow. Uruguay, Paraguay, Venezuela. Like, yeah, like, that's where we would go to those places. That's the reason why the only stadium we played in America was in Miami. We didn't play no stadiums in the States.
Really?
At the height of our career.
At the height
of our career, we never played a stadium in America.
That's
just
crazy.
in Miami.
Yeah, in our mind, Black Eyed Peas was just big, and that's all y'all did was stadiums.
Yeah. Outside of America.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know why. I could have sworn they did the Garden.
Like,
No,
we did arenas.
Yeah, arena is like 20, 30,000. Stadiums is 80, 100,000.
So no MetLife, none of those.
No, we didn't do that. Just in Miami.
But we was able to do 83,000 in France. Three times in a row.
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
Korea.
Did that bother you that you were able to do it there and not necessarily here? Did you want to do it here, or you didn't care? Success, you know, it didn't matter to you.
No. can't nitpick. Be like, nah.
Because some people want to do home. Like I want home like that. You know,
home is earth.
Okay.
And we've always had. Okay. It's true. We've always had the mentality like Apple's from the Philippines. Our goal is let's perform in the Philippines.
Yeah.
We got to go back to Apple's motherland. So it meant international. The idea was we are going to take this international.
We're still kicking it with will.i.am and Taboo from Black Eyed Peas. Jess.
Now, is this a Black Eyed Peas song or a will.i.am and Taboo song?
It's will.i.am and Taboo.
Okay.
We struggle with that. Like, is this Black Eyed Peas?
Oh yeah. When we first,
and I'm like, hey, why don't we do something that we haven't done? Where, you know, we know what Voltron's like, but if we could like, you know, highlight different clusters of what we are collectively, that means a Tab and Apple song will come, a me and Apple song, doing it like that on this next phase. But I'm in solo mode. I have records coming out, and I wanted to put out as much human-made music as possible. Because
AI taking over like that, damn.
Well, yeah, it's really dope.
Yeah,
the AI stuff is yeah. So I want to.
That sounds crazy to even say.
Yeah,
I want to make as much human-made music as possible.
Yeah.
Damn.
How do you feel? You know, people got on Timbaland when he signed his first AI artist, and people were mad and said, "You're taking the jobs from regular artists, taking the creativity away, taking, you know, the fact." What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's the way, the environment, the proximity of what Timbaland was around as he was doing the AI music. So for a couple years before that, he was, you know, wanting to sign people by having them submit music. And then the thing that he signed is an AI and not a human. I could see why that ruffled feathers. Like, yo, I thought you just did this campaign. And then the situation with the dude and the beat, there's a lot of noise around it. For example, we did some version of that where we're like, the new member of the Black Eyed Peas is an AI when we were about to do Vegas. But like I said, I think it's the proximity, because he was adjacent to, you know, like a call out, you know, magnetizing the community to send music. And then the thing he signs is an AI. But other than that, if you remove that out of the way, it's no different of lending your voice to a cartoon. For example, I did Madagascar 2, that hippo, who's a hippo? I did a bird on Rio 1 and 2, who's the hell is Pedro? So it's using your imagination and like building character. You know, Mickey Mouse is the OG AI character. Outlived freaking Walt. So there's nothing wrong with, you know, avatars or, you know, alter egos. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you got to be careful in the environment and the environment that you do it in.
And what happened with Vegas? Because you mentioned Vegas.
Fires. I was affected by the fires, to be honest with you. I'm in Altadena, Pasadena area, and I was displaced for a long time. I didn't have a home.
Wow.
Facts.
Yeah. So we had a. We'll revisit that now that you know people are safe, people can live.
Yep.
Did you lose everything, or were you able to
I had to
some
get
things?
rid of internal damage was bad, so we had to get rid of everything internally. Structurally, we were okay, but our surrounding area was devastated. So, you know, my hearts go out to my kid. Both of my sons' preschool burned down. Damn. So my heart goes out to Altadena, Malibu, Palisades, and all the people affected. Dude, our year started off up. 2025. So to be able to come back in the summer and have healing, as you said, with this song and this whole idea of how can we be of service and help and do our part to advocate, like that's a blessing for us as well.
We mid-year, but I feel like it's 2 years so far.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy because it feels like culturally LA's having such a great moment, right? Not a moment because y'all are LA, but like, you know, what Kendrick did culturally, but then it's like societally, the fires, ice raids, it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
Have you bounced back, Taboo, from your house?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
We moved in, fortunately. But still, we have 800 trash trucks taking the debris out. We probably won't be up and running as a community as far as like good for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Some of the lots are being sold. Some of the lots are being taken over because they don't have insurance. Some of the people. You got to understand, bro, these are marginalized communities on the other side of Altadena. A lot of black families and Mexican families that didn't have, the proper insurance. They've been living there for years, and they were affected by the fires. And unfortunately, the city comes in and takes their home because they can't pay for that lot.
Dang.
I just saw that you collaborated with Mercedes.
Yeah. He did it. He did that. I tried to get it for last car show. I tried.
Oh, you did? Oh, you tried.
I tried.
Damn.
Yeah, so we got 2 pieces of technology inside Mercedes. One, the sound drive that takes all the sensor data.
Yeah.
And aims that sensor data to a sound generation platform that allows a driver to remix, reimagine songs just by driving. And then I got this AI radio that's in Mercedes vehicles. And because of that, Qualcomm, we just partnered up with Qualcomm, and we just married our systems onto chip. So they will get us in more OEM vehicles. So I go to India in 2 weeks to announce our partnership with 3 OEM auto manufacturers out there in India.
That's dope.
What's awesome is one of our kids that joined my program. There's a kid that comes from the same project as me. Mm-hmm. He joined my program when he was like in the 9th grade, 10th grade. He then went to school for computer science. He then graduated, and now he's like one of the in leadership implementing our systems in Mercedes. So I'm just really proud of his dedication, commitment, and we rely on him for his talents. But just go to show that people from the same projects can align and bring the best out of each other. So really salute his growth and now leadership at the company. So
I love that you do that. That's really dope.
Yeah,
it's great when I sit here and I listen to you and Taboo talk, man. Then I think about the other members, Filipino, with all the different cultures in the group. How did y'all land on the name Black Eyed Peas? Because Black Eyed Peas is synonymous with black folks.
Yeah, that didn't come from this.
Woo! And on that note, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have it here. Will I am
No, how did y'all land on that name?
My grandma, she used to, not force me, but like, boy, you ain't getting up off that table till you finished in Black Eyed Peas. And they would drive like, and I'm not a fan of Black Eyed Peas.
I love Black Eyed Peas.
I know, I'm not either, man.
Rice is good. It's just some peas by itself. Like, sometimes it's good, but the way I had it growing up, it was aight. And so the green beans and Black Eyed Peas, when they get cold, I ain't trying to have that. And so my grandma would be like, you ain't getting up off that table till you finish the Black Eyed Peas. So for me, it just meant like, don't stop until you're done. You can't get up until you finish something. And no matter how hard it is, no matter what it is, if you got a dream, if you were set to do something, you got to see it. You got to complete it. And it's good luck. It's a good luck. And so good luck and, good vibes, what you magnetize and what you attract.
And also, Black Eyed Peas is soul food. And we always felt like our music feeds the soul.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it would have been weird being like, okay, because you're Mexican, let's name the group.
Menudo, but they had that.
Or beans and rice.
Yeah.
Nah,
rice and beans ain't gonna
arroz con frijoles.
Nah, rice and beans might have hit.
Rice and beans.
Nah,
Black Eyed Peas. Listen, Black Eyed Peas probably would have been whack if y'all didn't make it.
That's true.
Somebody ever asked you to change the name though? Did somebody ever like Black Eyed Peas?
No, because the idea of soul food is dope. We feed the soul with our music.
Absolutely.
And there was 2 groups that were out that was named after food, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm like, they got Smashing Pumpkins. I'm like, they got food names, bro. Like Black Eyed Peas, bro.
That's right. And we appreciate you guys for joining us, man.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for having us all the time. Seriously.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get into it. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Yeah, there's been a lot of death recently. We have to take time to say R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. So he died at age 76. It was announced yesterday that he passed away surrounded by all of his family, surrounded by love. And this was in a statement released by his family. Now, his official cause of death per reports is not clear, but Ozzy Osbourne has been open about dealing with Parkinson's disease and some issues following neck injuries for some years. He actually called his battle with Parkinson's disease HE double hockey sticks for him and his family.
Yeah. You can say hell.
Oh,
You can say hell.
I didn't know I could say that.
You can say hell.
Yeah.
You going there? You might get used to it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you gonna meet me?
Oh my God.
You gonna meet me? Okay.
Wow.
Clown.
But he just performed though. Like 2 weeks
which is
ago.
crazy.
Week ago, right?
Oh my
Yes.
God, I didn't know that.
It was 3 weeks ago. It was July 5th. They had this big reunion for Black Sabbath, which is the band that he was in early on.
Charity event. They raised money, $190 million.
And the crazy thing is that event, his wife and his kids were talking about how it was so special for him because he never really got a chance to say goodbye to the fans of that group because of the split and the way that it went down. So this was his returning to stage, going to say my goodbyes, and then he passes away weeks later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it happened it was happening pretty crazy.
You said July 5th, so that was not even 20 days ago.
No, it was 3 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but first of all, did you guys know you probably know this, MV. Let's Go, Trick Daddy, that was a sample of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I did not know that until today.
I mean, we all got introduced. Well, I'm not gonna say we all. I think our generation got introduced to the Osbournes through reality television.
The reality show.
That's exactly
We
where
were talking about
the wife. The wife.
Yeah, the reality show.
Yep. And that reality show dropped in the 2000s. It had a total of 4 seasons, a little over 50 episodes, but 100%, that was how I met Ozzy Osbourne. And I knew he was...
That's when TV really mattered.
Yes.
Really mattered.
Reality TV was so different then.
It was, absolutely.
Yeah, it was so different
and that
then.
was when it was at its best. Oh my gosh. Reality TV. It was the best thing up until maybe about 4 years ago.
What was 4 years ago?
5 years ago. When everything started being fake.
You still watch it?
Okay.
Some of it.
Okay.
Like you don't have a Zeus subscription.
Yo, why is everything Zeus? I'm VH1. It's not. That's not even reality TV to me. Zeus is not reality TV. No, that is.
Does VH1 still do reality? I don't know.
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
yes, Love and Hip Hop. We got that. We got Real Housewives of Atlanta. We got that reality. I ain't talking about no damn baddies. Go ahead.
Well, I think people still tune into the reality shows stuff now because they want the rah-rah. They want the razzle-dazzle. You need that little now and then.
But Love Island, that's a reality show, right? Bachelor is a reality show.
Is it considered reality?
That's no, I didn't think so.
Reality.
I thought it was a game show.
Well,
I mean,
you walk away with
love at the end, but I don't know because I don't know what you consider the genre of that, but
it's kind of a reality show,
very much so. But I think people are tied to, especially because we live in such a blog culture, right? People are tied to the drama. Now, speaking of the blogs and speaking of drama, David Mann and Tamela Mann, y'all know we love them.
Yes, very much.
I talked to them last night and we had a laugh because they hit the blogs the other day and they were like, Loren, I need you to clear this up because we are so confused. Let's take a listen to them speaking on divorce allegedly that was happening with them.
$50 million
lawsuit.
And I'm divorcing David.
What?
The lies people tell.
We sitting here on vacation chilling together, and we find out we getting a divorce. Well, ain't nobody told us.
$50 million divorce from David Mann. Y'all stop believing this mess.
We got to give them a rundown. First, it started with her being deathly ill.
Yes.
No, she looks good to me.
I'm fine. I am great.
And
I'm
then,
doing well. He is not beating me. He is not pausing me.
I'm hitting on her, but not like that.
Oh my God.
No,
right.
I'm not hitting her at all because people getting crazy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so
that story must have been on Christian Twitter. That must have been on Shade Room for Christ.
I didn't see it until they addressed it.
That was Shade Room for Christ because I didn't see that nowhere. Where was that at?
But look, they didn't say it either. They said one of their nephews and little, nieces and stuff was calling them like, y'all all right? Y'all getting a divorce? And they was like, where y'all get that from? So they then sent the links where they saw it at to them, and they on vacation with each other.
Yeah,
they
getting pranked.
I didn't know what was happening until they posted the video addressing it. But David Mann said, "This is crazy. I didn't even know who Dr. Jackie was. We were on vacation and found out we're getting a divorce. And Tim is suing me for $50 million. I didn't even know we had that much money. We out here living our best life, and people saying we're divorcing. Wow."
Who's Dr. Jackie?
From
Married to Medicine,
right?
Mm.
Another reality show. That's down in Atlanta.
Allegedly, that's what they put out, that David Mann was cheating on Tamala Mann with Dr. Jackie.
And he's like, I didn't even know who she was before this. Yeah, it gets crazy in these reality TV shows. But please leave Tamala and David Mann alone. They are the happiest, funniest couple. I just love seeing them.
Salute to them.
so
I want to include Mount with David and Tamala. Did they FaceTime you?
No, he shot me a text.
Oh, that was audio message? Oh, okay.
No, he shot me a text, and then
So where was that audio from just now?
That was a video that they posted to Instagram from vacation. And
I
that
just
was
want
from
to see them on the beach. That's what I'm trying to get at.
They not
I want to know who was wearing the one piece. David, was it you?
Oh God! Shut
up! No, baby, they not on the beach. They on the balcony.
Oh, on the balcony?
Yeah, they closed.
Okay.
They know.
Gosh.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't trying to be gay with Mr. Brown. They want to see Mr. Brown in the one piece. Yo,
this guy's crazy.
Mr. Brown in a
Drop on the cool
Speedo is
bombs for the
crazy.
mans, man. David
Yes,
and Tamala.
yes,
Good
that was-
people. Great people they are.
Yes, they are. That was the latest with Loren. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving y'all donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, I need a woman named Tanika McKenzie to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with her. I don't know who raising the kids nowadays. I really don't. Because all of y'all acting alike.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Some donkey today's just saw themselves.
I've been watching Charlamagne. I was ready for it. I never heard of a donkey the other day. What is it? Say it again, Charlamagne. I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Yes, donkey today for Wednesday, July 23rd goes to 35-year-old Tanika McKenzie. Now, let me tell you something. I respect hardworking people in all industries, especially fast food service industries, okay? It's no secret. My wife and I own Crystal franchises in South Carolina. Salute to our spots in Orangeburg and Walterboro, okay? South Carolina, respectfully. So I see firsthand how hard fast food service workers work. And I also see the BS they have to deal with because they are constantly having to engage with the most unstable creatures on the planet, and those unstable creatures are humans, okay? Can you imagine, regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of what it is you're going through, you have agreed to do a job, and you have to do that job every day to the best of your ability at the highest level, regardless of how you may be feeling? I mean, that's all of us, but you can't bring your BS to work, okay? The customers don't deserve that, and vice versa. Whatever you got going on in your life, don't take that out on the fast food workers, customers, okay? Order your number 2 combo meal large and keep it pushing. And be kind in the process because you don't know what other people are going through. By the way, once again, this works both ways. Respect me, I'll respect you because disrespect begets disrespect. Every time. See, Kathy M. Bledsoe was a manager at McDonald's, and she told one of her teenage employees to take the trash out, and the teenage employee refused to do so. Now, imagine for a second, you a manager at McDonald's, Jess, or you a manager at McDonald's, Envy, and you ask a teenage worker to take the trash out, and they say no. What you gonna do?
Fire him.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what most people would do, right? Okay? That's what most people would do. She didn't even do that. Okay? All she simply did was tell her to clock out and go home. That's it. That's what Kathy did. Told her to clock out and go home. Well, the girl called her mother. Okay, 35-year-old Tanika McKenzie, who then came to McDonald's with another teenage girl to confront Kathy Bledsoe, and then all hell broke loose. Let's go to NBC5 for the report, please.
Shortly before 5 Wednesday afternoon, police went to check out a disturbance at this McDonald's on South Belt East in Belleville. Officers learned a shooting happened inside the fast food restaurant. The person police say pulled the trigger is a manager, 44-year-old Kathy Bledsoe. Investigators say the McDonald's manager asked the teenage employee to take the trash out, and when she refused, the girl returned here with her mother. Police say Bledsoe and the Belleville mom, 35-year-old Tanika McKenzie, first argued in the McDonald's lobby. The altercation escalated when McKenzie and her daughter went behind the front counter to an office area. Investigators say McKenzie struck Bledsoe in her face and head. Police say the restaurant manager then pulled out a gun and fired once, striking the mom in her leg.
Oh my God.
Donkey men breed with donkey women and have donkey kids. This teenage girl is a donkey with no home training because you work at McDonald's and your manager asked you to take the trash out. You didn't take the trash out. So they tell you clock out and go home. You call your mama who's 35-year-old Tanika, okay? And Tanika, you didn't ask no questions of your daughter? Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't know what Kathy said to her in the process of telling her to clock out, but it couldn't have been worth you coming to McDonald's, coming back to McDonald's with your daughter to assault Kathy. Who is teaching the children here? Okay, this is terrible conflict resolution skills. You went back to McDonald's with your child and almost got both of y'all killed. Okay, Kathy was charged with aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, and Tanika was charged with aggravated battery and mob action. I don't think Kathy should be charged with a damn thing. Okay, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. I'm at work, and I sent your child home for not doing her job, and you come up to my place of employment, step behind my counter, and try to jump me? Yes, I'm upping on everybody. If I'm strapped, okay, Kathy got hit in the face and head and fired one shot that hit Tanika in the leg. All because your child didn't want to take the trash out. And guess what? Now we know where the daughter gets it from. Okay, the Belleville Police Department put out a statement, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but they basically said it's unfortunate this incident occurred. It seems individuals are quick to resort to violence to resolve disputes without consideration of the impact their actions have on the community as a whole. This was an unnecessary incident that could have been mitigated without punches being thrown or a gun being used. That statement sounds like us civilians talking to the police. Yes, plenty of interactions with cops don't have to lead to violence either. Well, let me stay focused. Now, Kathy is in custody at the time of this article, but Tanika is not. I guess because she's in the hospital. But I don't think that's right. Okay, what did Kathy do wrong here? Your child, Tanika, didn't take the trash out at McDonald's. Okay, I'm her manager. I sent her home. You come to my place of employment, you and that little girl, and try to jump me, come behind the counter and put hands on me. I shot you. Is that not standing your ground? Is that not self-defense? Now, this happened in Illinois. Illinois does not have a stand your ground law. It says while Illinois does recognize the right to self-defense, it does not allow for the use of force in public spaces without a duty to retreat if a safe escape is available. Illinois law requires a reasonable belief of imminent harm and that retreat was not possible before using force in self-defense. Listen, she got confronted by two people and hit in the face or head. Okay? The floor in the back of McDonald's might have been wet. I might not could have ran. All right? It's either this pistol or the French fry grease. Either way, it's fire. Okay? Let me tell you something, man. A bad leader can take a good staff and destroy it. Tanika, you are a bad leader. Okay? Kathy is a great leader. She sent your daughter home for not doing her job. Consequences to negative actions. You came to jump her and got shot. Consequences to negative actions. And I bet the McKenzie family still ain't learned a damn thing because of it. Please give Tanika McKenzie the biggest hee-haw. What did Kathy do wrong?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Like, that's basically a family of clowns. Like, that's just what that is. Like you said, who is raising the kids? That's what happens when your kid is your friend. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's what happened. A lot of young mothers do that. They raise their kids based on like how, they want to be their friend. Except there's no discipline in that house. You can tell. Like, it's like you said, she didn't even ask her no questions. No questions were asked. All right, well, why are you being sent home? What happened?
Yes.
You just go up there and you want.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Because what you should do, you're going to ask the child, right? The child going to tell you one story. Right. And if you do want to go to McDonald's, you go up there and you have a civilized conversation with the manager. Kathy, what happened? What'd she do? Right. I asked her to take the trash out. The nigga, she ain't want to take the trash out. Oh, okay, I see. She don't like taking the trash out at home.
There are no chores.
Who?
How old was the girl again?
The little girl. The girl.
As it says teenager, so.
Teenager.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she don't do chores. She has no responsibility.
Exactly.
And she probably only got the job because she want to make her own money. Her mother probably don't have money to give her, extra money to give her.
She don't take the trash out at home neither, Kathy. Her silly ass. Don't worry, I'm going to handle it. Mm-hmm. Thank you for not firing her. I'm going to fix it. Instead, you go up there and get shot.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Well,
you go up there and get shot.
And Kathy ain't do a damn thing wrong.
All right, well, thank you for that donkey today. Mm-hmm. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. Charlamagne, have you heard about the T app?
What?
The T app.
No, man. I don't want to hear about it. It sounds silly.
Damn, you sound like an angry ass uncle.
It does, man. First of all, I don't know, grown man. Have you heard about the T app? I don't know goddamn T app.
Loren, come to the
mic. That's the question that Trav would ask you or something like that. And be grown ass.
I get enough tea up here every morning. I don't need to know T app.
Can you tell Unc about this T app that you? I was air hustling and I heard her talking about the T app. Go ahead. Turn the mic on, please. Hold on one second. Go ahead.
Y'all are so.
Your mic's still not on.
Why would they be in the streets, Lauren?
I'm just saying. I'm like
her mic ain't. It's not hooked up.
You gotta plug it in. Jesus Christ.
You know what? That's God.
So
wanting Lauren to shut the hell up for once.
So basically, she
try
just
it now.
said,
Say something.
Oh, so she just
grab the
said
other mic. Just pull the other mic. I'm sorry. This show is so low budget. I'm sorry.
Is there an app that can tell me?
There we go. There we go. All right. It's working. That's working.
You got it.
I'm sorry. This is how you know it's live.
It's coming off.
Now tell nothing stop Lauren from talking.
Still talking. I asked her if she wanted me to read it for her. She's still like, no.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
We know. Tell us about the T app.
All right, so the T app, right, is this app that you download. You gotta wait to be accepted, and you can drop your man in the app, or you can drop somebody that you're looking to date. You can ask for dating advice, and when you drop your person in your location, women in the area can tell you whether it's a good look, whether it's catfish, whether he cheating, whether he lying, what he got going on.
Why the hell did you ask me about this app?
Well, that is the question. We're asking 800-585-1051. Ladies, are you on this T app, or would you rather stay in the dark and not check the T app at all? That is the question. 800-585-1051.
Jess and Lauren had these conversations sometimes. I see why Logan be slamming you. Logan, keep putting daddy on his back, man. He need it. Toughen him up, please.
Logan doesn't slam
Logan.
Second of all,
Logan.
Ladies, when we come back, let's talk about this T app. Ladies, are you on this T app, or are you just like, you know what? I find out how I find out. Let's ask. Question is, are you on this T app? We'll talk when we come back to see if Lauren's on this T app.
You ask me a question, you're not going to answer.
800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. Now, if you're just joining us, I came in here ear hustling and heard Lauren and Symantha talking about this app called the T app. Now, this T app is a place where I guess if you're dating somebody, you put the man's picture on the app.
Let the ladies talk, man.
I'm into it too.
Let the ladies explain this, man.
Explain it, please.
God, you sound crazy.
So you know if he like the tea.
That's the problem.
So the app is for if you're dating somebody and you're interested to know like what else
you
they got
know.
going
It's
on.
like the Carfax.
Yeah,
like, what's up?
Literally,
this man background.
But you can also do it with like you can get on there and ask for date. It's supposed to be a community to make sure women are dating safe. You can
women only though.
Yes, it's for women only.
Thank you.
But it's leaking out already. Like people are, screenshotting from the app and certain things because men once you post your man in there or the person you're potentially dating or whatever, people give you the Carfax. Like, oh no, he got this going on. Stay away. Boom, boom, boom. Or he's a super nice guy. Go for it, sis. Get him in. Like that type of thing, right? So those things make it out of the app, but they're not supposed to. It's supposed to be private, safe, so that women know what they're getting themselves into. And you can ask for dating advice on there too, like in confidentiality. Like, hey, I'm dealing with this. Has anyone else ever dealt with that? And you can do things anonymously.
Are you on the app?
I am not on the app. I did consider.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm not.
You
on
got two boyfriends. Listen, does it give you like
boyfriends.
physical appearance too? Does it tell you like details?
There's pictures.
You drop the picture.
Yeah, you drop the pic. There's a picture.
Okay, let me ask what I really want to ask. Does it tell you how big the penis is?
The women can get in there and tell you
That's
that.
what you want to know on the app.
That's what I'm saying.
He
You
talking
ain't want to know about the T, but you want to know
want to know
about
the
the
T?
D.
But you asked about
What
penis
I
size.
was doing
What
was
about the D? That's crazy.
I'm creating a safe space for all the little ditties of the world. Okay, you don't have to line guys up naked anymore and just point at them. Okay,
Crazy.
You can go in the T app now. If Diddy had the T app, he might not be in the situation he's in.
But
that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure
People
there are
wanna
women
talk
talking about penis size. I'm sure.
I mean, I'm not on the app.
All right, whatever. You're not on the app. Okay.
There were Facebook groups similar to this. Whoever created this app is really smart because there were Are We Dating the Same Man Facebook groups that is literally just like this. And even on those groups, people would have conversations about their sexual interactions with these people. And women, there'd be sometimes two women that would find out they were having sex with one person at the same time.
That's a rerun, though.
But being told something completely different.
Like I'm old. I'm 47.
What you about to say, Lipstick
I was born in
Alley?
1978. No, don't date'em.com.
That's what I told you about that.
That's what I said.
That's what I
I
told
swear
you.
y'all be doing something new.
Well, let's
This is so innovative.
That's crazy. Rome is all through them little I'm telling you, listen, people say me all the time
who is Rome for the people?
My baby father, my first baby father. Oh my gosh, Ashton father is all throughout them apps, yo. And they be like, y'all, this guy's in my DM. I just want to know, has anybody dated him? The whole Baltimore be like, yeah, dummy.
Damn.
You know?
Salute to Big Rome. Rome. Damn, Rome is all them apps. Funny as hell.
In the apps.
There's a house in the apps online.
Say Rome a
everywhere.
star in them apps.
Hello?
Good morning.
What's your name, Mama?
My name's Mora.
So you on the app?
So yesterday, me and my best friend was talking about the app, she actually put one of her old dudes on the app, and the first comments started rolling in there like, girl, he's done this to me before. So she was like, you know what? You should put your dude on the app. I was messing with this dude about a year ago. He did me so dirty that he turned me gay now that I date women.
Damn.
So I want to put him on it. Yes. I want to put him on the app so bad to see if he ruined anybody else's life like he ruined mine.
Ooh.
So
hold
on. You just need some support for what you're going through.
Hold on, you gay now, so your life is ruined?
No, that's not Charlamagne, don't start.
That's what you said, though.
He ruined my life. No. He ruined my life before I turned gay. I'm as happy as I can be now.
Got you.
And that dude, trifling as hell.
Yeah.
So,
but look,
what did he do to you?
Yeah.
So originally, he told me he wasn't dating anybody. I was going through something in 2023. I went to the bar. I seen him holding his girlfriend's hand. There was 5 other women in the same bar dating him while he was with his main girlfriend.
Wait,
so she ain't even need the app.
Happy hour was lit in the same bar, like the same location.
Happy hour was lit. I almost turned that bar upside down.
Yo, who is this legend? What's his name? Shout him out so I can send some.
He's not a legend. He's not a legend. I'm from Jersey. He's not a legend. He's a rapper, but he's trash. Ain't got a dollar. Got a whole lot of followers.
What's his name? What's his name?
That's it.
Come on, you gay now. You on the other side. You good.
Okay. But I already said my name. Okay, his name start with a B. I can't even say it all because it'll get real messy.
With a B.
All right, with a B.
How old is he?
With a B?
How old is he?
He's 28.
Does he have a song that's currently popular in New York that has to do with like an animal in the sea?
What?
Are you talking about? That's what you talking about?
No, Loren.
Oh, he's because it say he's 25 on Google. You said 28.
Well, that might not be him. No learn.
No, start trying to get out of this.
No learn.
On there. Like, what's wrong with you?
If you say that fast, it sounds like a vibrator. No learn.
Sorry.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kayla. How are you?
Hey, Kayla. Are you on the T app?
I'm not on the T app, but honestly, I feel like people should stop taking the internet and stop taking advice from people. There's too many trolls on the internet. Nobody wants to see you happy. Just date, ask people questions in real life.
Yeah.
So Kayla's not getting on the app. She's like, she'll just find out once she find out.
I like that.
But what if she don't have to find out? What if the person she's dating is really who they say they are?
What you mean?
Like there's nothing bad to find out.
Listen to trolls.
That's true. Thank you, Kayla. I walked in the room and me and Jess were air hustling and we heard Sim and Lauren talking about the T app. Mm-hmm. And the T app is what, Lauren?
It's where you go, you put your man in there, and then the girls that are on the app can tell you what he's been doing, what he's been up to, or if it's good to go. You can also get dating advice, or you can just inquire about people that you're interested in dating.
I agree with one of our last callers. I think that can cause a lot of problems because people lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right? People lie.
I wouldn't get dating advice off of like one of those apps when it's just a bunch of women trying to put niggas out there for things. Mm-hmm. You know, we can't even confirm whether it's true or not.
You said what?
Yesterday, I was jokingly like, I was going to drop, my friend was like, you know about the T app? I was like, yeah, I was going to drop you in there. And he was like, why?
Which guy? Which one?
Don't say which one.
Why did you bring up the T app to you?
Because it made it into, it's just a conversation right now.
Okay.
It's a conversation right now.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, I was going to drop you in there because my homegirl's waiting to be approved.
Too, though, so which
I was going to say, what if you are in the T app for the niggas?
Wow.
He said the same thing.
Wow.
I should never be no T app for the men. I am.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Hi, guys. This is Tiana from Detroit.
Now, Tiana, it says that this app is causing a lot of problems in Detroit.
Yes, it's a Instagram page for the Metro Crimes in Detroit. And I'm seeing it's a lot of women like being hurt behind this T-app. So I wouldn't put my men on there. I wouldn't put myself on there. I wouldn't even put my life in danger like that. Because some people can't take the T.
Man, listen, the T-app ain't nothing to Detroit. All y'all Tubi movies tell y'all stories. I'm talking about Detroit. I wouldn't even want to date in Detroit anyway. All the guys effing the same girls, the girls effing the same guys. They be homeboys. Everybody, it just ends up in death, war, everything.
Damn,
it's a lot.
Kimberly.
Yes.
Good morning. We're talking about the T-app.
Yes. My son is going through a divorce. Well, the divorce was finalized yesterday,
But she's been going on Facebook pages, posting things on YouTube about my son, just bashing him, reaching out to friends, just being real ugly about him, but trying to beg him to come back.
What did your son do?
Women, he got tired of the bullcrap and left.
Oh, he left her.
He doesn't have to work. Yes, he does. She doesn't have to work. He paid for everything, and nothing was ever good enough for her.
Is he a cheater?
No.
Was he?
Okay. Since they've been divorced, since they, separated. Yeah, she's been, with other women. But they lived in 2 separate homes, and she's even trying to keep the kids from them.
Oh, so she just on there bitter.
And, yeah.
But how do you know that he wasn't cheating on her? Because he had a control factor. He was taking care of everything and everything like that. Like, how do you know he wasn't, showing signs of infidelity? How you know he was faithful to her?
Well, conversations with her.
Okay.
Conversations with him. She only talks about him cheating when they're separated. And I tried to explain, y'all are separated. Y'all are legally separated. You can do what you want. He can do what he wants.
Okay.
And, there's just some women out there that just want to make men look bad because they're trying to make their life harder.
I agree.
She also, with her lawyer, got the judge to change the time for however they did this. But it was supposed to be at 1 o'clock. Got changed to 2 o'clock. He knew nothing about it.
Crazy.
Well, thank you, Mama.
Thank you. That's Mama D right there. I don't care what nobody
She riding
say.
for her regardless.
Man, that was cheating up and down that marriage. If he taking care of everything, she mean now she bitter. Yeah, you're damn right.
Do we have the latest with Laura?
We do. Speaking of T, Jess, you hit the blogs, or you're going to be hitting the blogs. I got a clip.
What the hell did you do now?
I didn't do nothing.
I got a clip from the Shade Room. You came up in conversation in an interview with Da Vinci from BMF. It regards Lil Meech. We gonna talk about it. I got the clip exclusively. The interview hasn't even dropped, but I got it. So we gonna talk about it.
Laura's trying to sabotage me, yo. I ain't doing nothing.
I know Jess be saying some wild stuff right when she about to go to vacation.
Damn, yo.
All right, we'll get into that next. Is The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Let's get to the latest with Lauren. Yes!
It's gas.
Lauren be coming.
Turn your mouth.
Right.
Whoa. That's somebody that name. She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
What, Lauren? What?
Wow. Jess Hilarious. So, the Shade Room, the MB from the Shade Room, sat down with Da Vinci, who plays T on the BMF series, Lil Meech's brother.
I love Da Vinci.
Yes. And they had a conversation about the show and things, but you came up in conversation, Jess Hilarious. Now, this interview was not out. I received this clip. I got my hands on this clip. Let's take a listen. They were playing a game called Drink or Answer, like basically answer the question or you drink. Let's take a listen.
Jess Hilarious infamously said Lil Meech was a little musty. When you heard this, was your initial reaction, nah, she's capping, or was it, I could see why she'd say that?
So I drank.
Wow.
I'm staying out of it. Man, Lil Meech got enough on his plate. My brother don't stink. He got like.
You said he doesn't stink?
Nah, I did. But women, you guys have better sense of smell, so you guys could pick up something that I'm not picking up.
So you never felt like, oh, I could see why she'd say that.
Well, there's some days that we're on set for a long time.
Man, cut it out.
You eat a lot of corn chips and like Fritos.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's probably the Fritos. I don't like the smell of Fritos.
That is so funny. Are you guys cool? How are you guys doing? You and
Me and Mitch, we're cool.
Yeah. You don't get into the middle of like all the other stuff, right?
No.
Yeah, y'all better say capping if somebody asks that question. Y'all just say capping and then come back and be like, yo, E, you need to spray something.
I was not the first person to say that. Yo, I'm going to get her, yo. She is so funny. I love her, though. Shout out to her. But no, I wasn't the first person to say he was musty. One of his fans, when he did a hosting in like Detroit somewhere, I think it was.
I remember that video going viral.
And then when he came to Wildin' Out, and he side hugged me with the arm. And don't you know, I had somebody musty, like, with a stench, they hug you. And I was smelling my shoulder. I thought it was me, but I'm like, nah, that's the shoulder that Meech was on. And then I smelled my other one, and I did. What? Wow. Because I smelled the other one. And I was like,
you thought it was you, so I'm just asking.
Because I kept smelling it wherever I go. Yeah. I'm like, yo, why? I wasn't musty earlier. Why am I musty now? And I smelled my other one. I'm like, nah, that ain't me. Meech was on me the whole game. Like he was, you know what I mean? Like as a homie, wasn't trying to be with me and nothing, but like he was just chilling on me.
Why couldn't the homie Da Vinci just emphatically say, nah, my bro don't stink? Like, why?
That's what he said.
No, he did. He took a drink.
He took a drink. He brought up corn chips.
Yeah,
he said he'd be hard at work.
Yeah. This is with me. I want y'all to say cap immediately. They come back and be like,
I would never say that about any of y'all, even you. And,
that's not true. I definitely tell y'all.
No.
I say that in the room.
I would tell.
You say that when people don't stink, so I already know you would say when somebody do stink.
I say that when people do stink and don't know they stink.
Would you do an interview and be like, yeah, they stink?
Yes, he would.
Would you go tell
if your ass?
You be sitting down with all these people rolling stones.
Yes, he would. If the person was musty, yes.
Yes, he would.
Because I'm sure I would have already told the person.
I would keep all of y'all scents in house. I would never tell nobody if y'all stink.
Oh no, Charlamagne has told people during interviews that they don't smell good.
Like I just told her she was musty a couple days ago.
You are lying.
Even Donald Glover
said it, and I am not ever musty here. I don't know why. Wait, what?
He told Donald Glover like, you don't really smell too fresh.
You just so little.
Me and Jess keep secrets here. If a guest comes, we keep it to ourselves.
Absolutely.
The Donald Glover thing was different though. It was hard. It was hard to not notice that, yo.
He was foul for that.
I know.
Really? I was y'all foul for not telling me.
He didn't even say it like smart, but I was just mad. Like he said it anyway. I was like, oh my god, why? And he was like, really? Like, come on, man. Like he's like, no.
And then there was a fly flying around at the time.
It was.
Like this was years ago.
It's like you don't smell too fresh today.
But listen, the moral of the story for this is we have to normalize telling our friends when they do have an odor. Because it's like, yo, he made up the whole Frito thing. What if Meech be like, man, I don't even eat Fritos? You know what I mean? Like, what if he say that? That was the nice way of saying he do stink. He smell like a bag of chips, like a bag of Fritos, because Fritos smell like feet.
Now I do think that when it comes to men and women dynamics, there's certain odors I'm not going to talk about. Like if it's the breath,
for sure.
If it's musty, sure. But when that BB be hitting, okay, that's when it should be woman to woman.
Continue on, Lauren.
Or if you're able to tell somebody is on their menstrual, that's a woman to woman. Pull it to the side. Look, bull. Yeah.
But what if it's no women around? What if it's no women around and it's somebody you care about?
That sanitary napkin is soiled. I got another one for you. Here you go. You know what I mean? You might want to say that or something.
That's how you say it.
But we have to normalize doing that.
You could just be like, hey, I think you got to go to the bathroom and freshen up, and then just hand the sanitary.
Yeah. What if they ran out though this week? Here's a fresh one. I bought some just in case you didn't, because obviously she ran out. You know, she ran that one past the time because she don't have another one.
I would pay to see a woman be like, hey, you know, you got a little older, and she'd be like, really? And then the girl be like, period poo.
Oh my god.
Period poo. God. I know period poo smells disgusting.
Jesus. Damn.
Everybody grow up.
All right.
I know.
That is the latest with Lauren.
Oh, hold up, y'all. It's who birthday? Oh, Woody Harrelson. Happy birthday to Woody Harrelson, Michelle Williams, and Marlon Wayans.
Okay.
But Woody Harrelson, he's first.
Oh, yes, drop on the clues bombs for Michelle Williams, man. Make sure you listen to the Checking In podcast with Michelle Williams on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. Happy born day to Nitra. That's right.
I don't have to.
What's wrong with you, man? All right.
Yo, I thought the board was malfunctioning.
I thought that was a board too. That's all over in
Don't play with Michelle like
that. No, for real. No. Michelle be playing too. She know.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
I can't even do it.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. People's Choice Mix is up next. I hate this place.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Jess, what you doing this weekend, Jess?
I will be in Arlington, Texas. So get your tickets if you have not yet. This Friday and this Saturday, I'll be at the Improv, Arlington Improv. So that's Dallas, Fort Worth. Make sure you get your tickets. JessHilariousOfficial.com. We got 2 shows on Friday and 3 shows on Saturday. I've added a matinee because I will not be doing shows on Sunday. Next weekend, Jacksonville, Florida. What they be saying? Duval. I will be in the city at Comedy Zone. We got 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday next weekend as well. Get your tickets if you have not yet. Again, JessHilariousOfficial.com. Can't wait to see y'all this weekend, Arlington, and can't wait to see y'all next weekend, Jacksonville, Florida.
All right. Now, I also got to remind you guys, of course, my car show goes down August 16th. I appreciate all the love, everybody putting their cars in the show, the food vendors, everything. It's going to be fun. If you want to put your car in the show, August 16th is in New Jersey. Just email me, djmvcarshow@gmail.com. Send me a picture of your car, and we would love to get your car in the show. It doesn't have to be totally chromed out. Whatever you love that you did to your car, whether you have a degular Honda with tints and rims and a system, we love to see all those. It's not just about the exotics and the old schools. Whatever car you got, you want to put, you proud of your car, we would love to see it in the car show August 16th in New Jersey. Get your tickets, all right? It's time to get up out of here. We got to salute will.i.am and Taboo for joining us this morning.
That's right, man. Make sure you go stream their new song, East LA.
I think it's a bop. It is dope. I love it.
I heard it set your house off yesterday.
First of all, I told you.
I heard your husband was losing it, your mother-in-law.
Nobody was losing it. They was dancing.
You said they went crazy.
No, they didn't. They really, really are already fans of Black Eyed Peas anyway.
Okay.
But they
do have
like
a big Mexican fan base. That is true.
Yes, they do. And it is a bop. It's a bop to me too. I love it.
And we got to congratulate Dominique De Jesus.
Daughter of Try It Again.
Right here. What is it?
What is it? Oh, Dominic De Jesus.
Oh, De Jesus.
Yes.
You know, you got the Mexican on you. You got the, you know what I mean? De Jesus.
Yes.
They won $1,000 as part of the Daily Bread winner. So she wants to, or that person wants to use the money to buy a laptop to further her small business, which is
beautiful.
644 Design and Aesthetics. So congratulations to her. Now, this week's Daily Bread is sponsored by Back Market. Back Market.
I bet you know about that Back Market, don't you?
Now, if you got old phones or tablets collecting dust, Back Market pays real cash.
Nah, salute the Back Market. What they do is actually dope because if you have how we all got like old cell phones or old laptops and they just be sitting around the house, you can actually trade that in for money.
That's right. And you could, flip your old stuff like he said, you funds back to school, or you could just stack some extra cash. For more information, go to backmarket.com to get paid. So we appreciate you, Back Market.
That's right.
All right, now you got a positive note?
I do. I want to salute everybody, that's been going to Crystal in South Carolina, man. The Orangeburg location, 1486 Chestnut Street, and the Walterboro location, 1222 Bells Highway. My wife and I truly thank y'all for the support, man. Thank you. Now, the positive note is simply this. I heard when you stop chasing what you want, you walk right into what you need. You heard what I said? When you stop chasing what you want, you walk right into what you need.
Your grandmother told you that?
No.
That sounds like something right out of Gertrude's mouth. I'm telling you, that sounds like a good grandma quote. I like it.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?